Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at Uolo. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at Uolo_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Hi guys. Hello everybody. Nice to see all my bright, talented bunch of people here for the new class. And I welcome all of y'all to an adorable class today. Okay, so I'm just so happy with all the responses that you have been giving to the creative classes, the hobby classes on Uolo. And it's a new class today, and I'm really happy to see this talented bunch of people attending this class as well. So I hope all of you are doing good and having a great time. And for everybody who's new here and don't know me, hi guys, my name is Niharika and I'm going to be conducting this class, and it's going to be about drawing a panda. So we're going to draw a cute, adorable panda in this class. And don't worry about the steps. I will be repeating it time and again. Don't worry about the art materials. I will be repeating it time and again. And the submission process that has already been shared with you right at the beginning of the class. But in case you have missed it, that's not an issue. There's no need to worry about, because I'll be sharing the same process video, the same submission process video, how to make your submission towards the end of this class. So make sure that you are having a careful look at the process as well. And please don't forget to make your submissions on time. I would be personally evaluating all your submissions, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more of talent coming from you all. Okay, so you guys have been already so talented in all the previous classes till now, and all the submissions, they have been super. They have been A1, they have been top notch, and that's the reason all the teachers here are encouraging all of you all to make your submissions right on time. So make sure that you follow those, and the last thing is to enjoy the classes. Okay, so that's all that we need to take care about, is having the art materials, the required art materials, making your submissions on time, and last but not the least, to enjoy all the hobby classes on Uolo. Okay, so that's the only thing that you need to knock the doors of creativity and just keep enjoying all of those. Okay, so it's already been a while and I see a lot of y'all joining in. So give me a thumbs up that you're ready with your art materials and want to just get started with the activity. Give me a thumbs up in the chat section, and then I'll quickly share the screen and we can just get started with the class. again, I'll give you around 15 seconds. So I need thumbs ups from each one of y'all. Come on, each one of y'all give me a thumbs up in the chat section and tell me that you're excited for the class to begin, and then we can just get started with the class. Okay, so I need thumbs ups coming from all of you, each and every one attending this class. I need a thumbs up from you that you're ready and you want the fun activity to begin. Okay, so many thumbs ups rolling in. Awesome. So great to see such excitement. I need more thumbs ups coming in. I'm sharing the screen right now. Okay, there we go. So I've shared the screen and I also see good number of thumbs ups coming in. So that's great, and it's now time to get started with the activity. So first things to be done are to discuss about the art materials. So let us first discuss the art materials. So here I have an A5 size paper. That's actually a sketchbook, but you need an A5 size drawing sheet. It could be a part of your sketchbook or a loose sheet, that's fine. In case you're not having an A5 size white sheet, you can also use an A4 size drawing sheet, that's fine as well. And if you're not having any of these, I'm sure you would be having a notebook at your place. You can just grab some pages from your notebook, grab a single page from your notebook, and you can use the same for this class as well. But make sure that you're attending this class, all right? So that's the first thing that you need in this class. It's a page, and I've given a good number of substitutes for it as well. So it could be a normal drawing sheet or a notebook paper or any other colored drawing sheet. That's totally fine. Okay, so that's the first material. Second, you need a pencil. So that's a pencil. We would be drawing a rough sketch first before we proceed with the next step. So we need a pencil to draw the rough sketch. So make sure you're having a pencil available with you. That's a pencil. Next, we need a black sketch pen. So that's a black sketch pen. And we tend to just give an outline to all the rough sketches before we move forward. So that's the reason we need a black sketch pen. In case you're not having a black sketch pen, you can just go grab a black ballpoint pen or a black gel pen. That would be fine as well. But if you're having a black sketch pen, that's more than enough. That would be wonderful. So make sure you have something in black ink. So black sketch pen, a black ballpoint pen, a black gel pen, anything would be fine. In case you're not having any of these, you can just skip this art material. It's fine as well. Okay. So that's the next material, a black sketch pen. And the least, you need these wax crayons. So I have these wax crayons which I would be using. In case you're not having wax crayons, you can use your oil pastels, you can use your color pencils, you can also use your paints if you're comfortable with it. But make sure you have something to color with. You have something to fill colors into the rough sketch, because the end result would be something colorful. We are going to make something colorful and not totally black and white, and hence we need some colors with us. So you could either use wax crayons, you can use plastic crayons, you can use color pencils or paints if you're comfortable with it. In case you're using paints, make sure that you're having a brush and a water container as well. Don't forget to take those, because otherwise you'll not be able to paint it. But I would be using these wax crayons, and you can use any color medium that you are comfortable with. Okay, so that's all that you need in this class. I've discussed the art materials. I've given you a good number of substitutes to it as well. So in case you're not having one or two of these art materials, then no need to worry. You can just go get some substitute of it. And if you're not having the availability of the substitute as well, you can just completely skip that particular art material and you will complete it later. But make sure you're attending these classes, you're observing the process very carefully. Okay, I don't want any of you to miss onto this class, because this is something this is going to be something really, really fun. Okay, so make sure you're attending this class well. Okay, so I've given you the material list, and it's now time to dive into the fun activity. Okay, so all things done, all materials discussed, everything is done, and it's now time to just get started with the activity. Okay, so let us get started. Okay, so first we'll just take our pencil, and now for the first time, when I just repeat the process. You can draw along with me, but just for the first time, I want all of you all to keep your eyes on the screen and observe the process. Because when you observe it for the first time, it would be easy for you when you draw it for yourself onto paper. Okay, so instead of just directly drawing it, first tend to observe it on the screen. And when I repeat it, I will be repeating each and every step. So when I repeat it, you can then draw along. Okay, so just for the first time now, you can all observe it on your screen. So for the first time, I hope you guys are observing it on the screen. So I start from the central section. I'm keeping the page horizontally. I'm keeping it in a landscape mode. When I keep it in a landscape mode, it is in the horizontal manner, a sleeping manner. This is the landscape mode. If I keep it in a vertical position, it is called as a portrait mode. So we're not going to keep it as a portrait mode. We're going to keep it in a landscape mode. We're going to keep it at a horizontal manner. Okay, so that's what I'm doing over here. Make sure that your pages, your sheets on which you're drawing are in a horizontal manner. They are in a landscape view. Okay, and then I get started with the first step of creating my rough sketch, and there we go. So I start from the roughly central portion and I draw a curved line. So look how I draw a curved line. There's not a huge curved line, but just at the center portion, I draw a curved line. So I start from one end and I draw a curved line right to the other side. And then I draw another curved line, which is exactly opposite of the first curved line. So this is nothing but the end result would look like an eye shape. This is nothing but an eye shape, right? So I've just drawn an eye shape over here, and it's time to repeat it for you all. So this time, if you have not drawn it yet, you can draw it along with me. So we just get started with the rough sketch. We draw a curved line first, and then we draw the same curved line in the opposite direction, exactly opposite to the first curved line. I draw another curved line such that the end result looks like an eye shape. So it is nothing like an eye shape that I've drawn first. So I hope you all have also drawn this eye shape along with me. And now just draw these two ears. So we are drawing a panda in this class, right? So this is the head of the panda, and these are the two ears that we have drawn. Okay, so just slight curved portion on the two ends of the top curve. That is what I'm drawing here. So quickly repeating it for you all. Once done with the eye shape, now above the first curved line, we draw these two ears. So look at the shape of this ear that I've drawn. I've just created a curved again, but a little smaller in size. So these are the two curves that I've created over here. These are nothing but the ears of the panda. Next, we start by drawing a tiny portion of this hair at the top portion of the head. So just few zigzag lines, just roughly, you could just draw these zigzag lines. I'm going to repeat it a little for you. So we draw these two ears, and then we just go ahead and add a little portion of hair coming out. So I just roughly draw a little bit of zigzag lines, and that's what I've done up till now. So a quick checkpoint for all of you all. Make sure that you have drawn the head of the panda. That is nothing but the eye shape. You have drawn two ears of the panda right on the top side of the curve, and you have drawn a tiny portion of hair right at the center of this head portion. So three things should be ready with you in front of you right now. That is the head, the two ears, and the tiny hair portion that is at the center part. Okay, so these are the three things that we have done till now, and it's time to move to the next step now. Then we just start by drawing these two we are going to start by drawing the two legs, the two hands, and these are the two hands that I'm drawing. But look at the shape. For the first time, I want all of you all to look at the shape of this hand. I'm going to repeat it for you all. So now, from one side of the curve, we start from one side. So let's say we are starting from the left side, from the bottom curve, just the area where the cursor is moving. This is the bottom curve. We're going to start from one side. We start from the left side, for example, and we start by drawing a curved line. So just observe at this curved line. This is the first curved line that I've drawn. So everybody now, you all can draw a curved line just like this. Draw a curved line. Everybody draw a curved line. Then draw a horizontal line. So that's a horizontal line that I have drawn. So first was a curved line, then it was a horizontal line. And now from the end portion of this horizontal line, I'm going to again draw a vertical line. This is nothing but a rectangle shape that I'm trying to create over here. So I start from the first curved line, then I draw a horizontal line, then I again draw a vertical line. Okay, that's the first thing. And the similar thing, it is going to have two arms, of course, two legs, of course. So that's the thing that we are drawing on the other side as well. So I'm drawing the same pattern, the same shape on the other side as well. Okay. And now I'm going to quickly repeat it for you all. This is the last time I'm repeating. So in case you have missed it, make sure you're having careful attention on your screens. Okay. I'll start with a curved line. Look at the particular curved line over here. So we draw a curved line first. Then we draw a horizontal line. And then we again draw a straight line. And the similar shape, this is nothing but looks like a rectangle. The similar shape we are going to draw on the other side as well. We are creating the same on the other side. These are nothing but the hands of the panda. These are nothing but the hands of the panda. So once done with these two, again, a quick checkpoint. What you have in front of you all should be the head of the panda, the eye shape. You'd have two ears right over here and a hair portion coming at the center. And then there are two legs, the two hands, which are slightly rectangular in shape, that should be ready in front of you. So these are the four things that should be done in the rough sketch by now. Okay. So now it's time to move to the next step. I hope I'm going slow and you're able to just draw this rough sketch with me. Okay. And now on one side, I draw an oval shape. Just look at this oval shape. So that's one oval shape that I've drawn. And the exact similar oval shape, I'm going to draw it on the other side, just next to the rectangle shape that we have drawn, the arms of the panda that we have drawn. We're going to create this oval. And the same on the other side. Okay, so I hope you can spot these two oval shapes over here. I'm going to quickly repeat it for you all. So this time you all can draw it along with me. Once done with the arms of the panda, we are going to move towards this oval shape. So that's the first oval shape on one side, just next to the arm of the panda, and the same oval shape on the other side as well. So that's another oval shape. So two oval shapes now. Again, a quick checkpoint. Time and again, I'm going to give you these checkpoints because once the rough sketch is ready in front of you, it would be all easy to just carry out the next processes. So time and again, I'm repeating what all should be done by now. So for the one last time, I'm going to repeat it again. So you should have the eye shape ready in front of you, two ears, you should have your hair, the two arms, and the two oval shapes ready in front of you. Okay. So once done with this, once done with these two last oval shapes, we're going to just connect these two oval shapes with the arm. Spot this line. I'm just connecting this oval shape with the arm of the panda. So I'm just connecting it. I'm just joining the oval and this rectangle shape with the help of a line. slightly diagonal. The same on the other side. So just spot these two lines that I've created to join the arm of the panda and the legs. These are nothing but the legs of the panda. And similarly on the other side of the oval shape. So these are the legs, these are the arms of the panda. So I'm going to quickly repeat a little for you. We start from one top portion of the oval shape and we connect it to the rectangle, to the arm of the panda. We draw a line and connect the oval to the hands, the arms of the panda. And then similarly on the other side of the oval, we just draw tiny lines to connect it so that it all looks connected. So we have in front of us the head of the panda, the ears, the arms, and the legs of the panda. Then you can just go ahead and add a small curved portion right in between the two arms that we have created. So you could see some blank space over here. You could just draw a curved line to connect these two. Just draw a curved line in between the two rectangles. I'm gonna quickly repeat it for you. So once done by connecting the legs to the arms, we are just going to draw a curved line. So I've just drawn this curved line over here. And it's now time to just give two eyes to our panda. We are not drawing those perfect circular eyes. We're just going to create some wavy circle in a wavy manner. And we're going to draw two eyes. And just for these eyes, I think this would be really easy for you to draw. So just draw these two circles with some wavy lines, not typical exact circle. And then I'm going to draw a circle inside it as well. So just repeating it for you all. Once done with these two giant circles, we draw a tiny circle inside and another tiny circle inside it as well. Okay, so we have the eyes of the panda ready. Quickly giving you a checklist over here. We have this large circle with some wavy lines. Then we have a tiny circle inside and there's another tiny circle inside the circle as well. Okay, so the same on the other side. These are the two eyes which are ready of the panda. Then we draw a triangle, an inverted triangle. So this time the pointed edge is facing downwards. So we draw an inverted triangle as the nose of the panda, And then we draw a smile. So we need our panda to give us a beautiful, adorable smile, right? So we are going to draw a nice curved line to make it look like it's giving us a beautiful smile. Okay, so once done, now the panda is ready. Let's give it a good background. So I'm just going to create some sugar canes around it. So I'm going to create some sugar canes. It would be really easy for you to draw the sugar canes. So make sure that for the first time you're observing it on the screen and then drawing it for yourself. So I draw a curved line and then I draw another curved line which is parallel to it. So sugar canes are generally thinner in a way. So that's the reason we are drawing it really thin over here. And just give few horizontal lines in between. So just by observing this particular shape, I think you would be easily be able to easily draw it for yourself. So I'm just going to draw a few sugar canes around this panda and make it look like it's surrounded by sugar canes. Drawing one on the other side as well. So quickly have a look at it. I draw a line first and then I draw a tiny horizontal line. I again come down with the help of a line which is parallel to the first line. And I give few horizontal lines in between. Just drawing few more sugar canes around it. If you have good number of spaces left, you can add more sugar canes, but you need not add too many. I'm just gonna go ahead and add few sugar canes in different sizes. Then I'm just going to go ahead and add few leaves. Just around these sugar canes, I'm just going to add these leaves. Just adding few leaves. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little back. Let's start from here. So giving you a quick check point over here, you must have already drawn the center panda that we have in front of our eyes. You have drawn few sugar canes around it, and now just around these sugar canes, you can just add few leaves. So here's how you draw a leaf. You draw a line first. That's the stem of the leaf that we're trying to create, and you draw a curved line around it. Just look at this particular leaf over here, and we're going to just create the same leaf around all the sugar cane. Just following the same thing, adding few leaves, not too many, but just around these sugar canes. Okay, almost there. Okay, so now we have our rough sketches ready in front of us, and that was the most crucial part of this class. Drawing the rough sketch was the most crucial part of this class, and once done, all you need to do is give a good outline with the black sketch pen or with the black ball pen or black gel pen to all the pencil lines that we have drawn. Just go ahead now and give a good, neat outline to all the pencil sketches that we have drawn. So I'm just outlining everything that I've drawn. Just outlining everything that I've drawn with the black sketch pen. So that's the reason I was a little slow with the process of drawing the rough sketches, because once the rough sketch is ready in front of us, our half the task is done there itself. And then it's all about just giving a good outline with the black sketch pen, and then we are just going to dive into our most favorite part. I've just outlined the panda, and then I'll just go ahead and outline the sugar cane as well. Okay, there we go. So there's nothing to repeat over here. So that's the reason I'm going quick at this particular area where I'm just giving outlines. Just giving outlines to everything that I've drawn with pencil. The leaves as well. Pretty much done with giving an outline to the entire rough sketch now, and it's time to take your colors, take your crayons, take your color pencils, oil pastels, whatever you're using, and it's time to add color to the panda. The panda is actually black and white, but we are still going to add some colors to the area surrounding it. So make sure that now you have fun while adding colors to it. First, I start with a black crayon, and I start by adding color to the ears of the panda. So I'm having a black wax crayon over here, and I'm going to quickly add color to the ears of the panda. And while coloring, you need to make sure that you're coloring inside the ears only. You do not move outside the ears section, the ear area. For this area, I've just added color into one ear, and I'm moving to the next one now. I'm adding color to the next ear. I've just added color to the ear, ears. Now I'm going to add color to the eyes, but just around the tiny circle. This is the spot. I've not colored inside the tiny circle, but just around the circle. The same on the other side. So we have added colors to the ears and the eyes by now. In case you haven't followed it, I'm repeating it especially for you. Please have a look at your screens if you have missed onto anything. So I start by using a black wax crayon and I'm adding colors to the ear section of the panda. I'm adding color to the ear section. I'm adding a black color to the ear section. Then I move towards the eyes. I add color only around the tiny circle, not inside the tiny circle. Similarly for the other part. And then I go ahead and add color to the arms of the panda. The two rectangles, the two type of rectangle shapes that we have drawn, I'm going to just go ahead and add color. Similarly on the other side. Just adding color to the two rectangles, the two arms of the panda. And then I'm going to add color to the legs of the panda as well. Do not add color inside the oval shape. Do not add color inside the oval shape. So again, repeating it especially for you right from here. So once done, adding colors to the eyes, that is the black color to the eyes and the ears. We move to the arm of the panda. We add color to the arm of the panda. We add a black color to the two arms of the panda that we have drawn. These are the two arms and I'm adding color to the two arms. So adding color to the arms of the panda. And then I'm going to add color to the legs of the panda, but I'm not going to add color to the oval shape. Okay, so you need not add color to the oval shape. Pay careful attention that you need not add color to the oval shape. Okay, there we go. We are done with adding color. Make sure you're adding color to the nose as well, the tiny small triangular nose of the panda. So we have added color to the ears, the eyes, the nose, the arms, and the legs of the panda. And it's now time to add color to the sugar canes around. I'm just going to go ahead, take a dark green wax crayon, and just color the sugar cane. I'm just coloring the sugar cane portion. Just this sugarcane portion, not the leaves for now, but just taking the dark green color and I'm going to color the sugarcane. A raw sugarcane is generally dark green in color. So that's the reason we're coloring it dark green. Repeating it especially for you in case you have missed it. After done with adding the black crayon to the selected areas of panda, we're going to go ahead and add color to the sugar cane and I'm using a dark green color. In case you're not having a dark green color, you can also just go ahead and use a yellow color. And if you're not having the same shade of green, any shade of green that's available with you. So I'm just coloring the sugar canes with the dark green color. Okay, there we go. That's a dark green color. Okay, so once done with adding color to the sugar canes. We have only the leaf left now. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a lighter shade of green. I'm taking a light green over here and adding color to the leaves. And as I said, if you're not having the same shade of green, if you're not having light green, you can use the same shade of green that you used for sugar cane. And if you don't have any of these, you can just use yellow if you wish to. Okay, so I'm just adding colors to the leaf now. It's okay if you're not at the same step along with me. It's fine if you still complete it after this class ends. So you need not rush the process. You need not hurry with your processes, but make sure that you're neater with your outcomes. Okay, just for one last time, I'm going to repeat the color for leaves. So I'm just going to go ahead and add color to the leaves. I'm repeating it especially for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a light green crayon color to the leaves. And I make sure that I do not move outside these leaves. And that's the reason we have given an outline. So if you see the outline that we have given with the black sketch pen, that is something that makes it look a little more neater. Okay. So we have just colored almost everything over here, right from the panda to the sugarcane to the leaf, but it still looks somewhat incomplete to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a nice background color to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a light blue background. And I start from one portion and lightly I'm just going to give this background. You need not move inside the panda or the sugarcane or any portion, just around it, just around the panda, just around the panda, the sugarcane, the leaves. I'm going to add a background. You can just add a light shade of blue. In case you're not having blue, you can also use orange. If you're not having orange, you can use yellow or red as well. Okay. So again, repeating it for you all, if you're not having blue, any shade of blue would do. If you're not having blue, you can use yellow, you can use orange, you can use red as well. Okay. And that's what I'm doing over here. I'm just giving an outline, a background. I mean, we're giving a background. So nicely, we're giving a nice background to it, just neatly. Okay. So again, I'm repeating this especially for you. So if you see, I've just given a background of light blue, just repeating this particular portion right from here. So just go ahead and add this background. I'm not being too dark. I'm just rubbing the crayon lightly onto the paper to give a background look, a background color, so that it looks a little more complete to me. And just around the panda, we do not move inside the panda, inside the sugarcane, just around it, just the background. Okay, there we go. So I'm just done with the background now. And look how adorable this panda is looking at you. It's looking at you guys and it's smiling, giving you a smile, and it's surrounded around these sugar canes. We drew the panda first, following simple steps. We gave an outline, we filled colors. These are the 3 simple steps, and look how adorable this panda is, isn't it? Okay, so that was what we had for today, and that's what we created today. That was an adorable panda for my adorable kids attending this class. Okay, so if you want to make your panda happy, even more happy, promise me that you're going to make your submissions. Give me a thumbs up if you're going to make your submissions and you want your panda to smile even more. Yes? So I hope you enjoyed this class. Again, giving you a quick reminder to make your submissions, because I'm going right away, right after this class completes, to check all of your submissions. And I want to see whose panda looks most adorable. Okay, whose panda is looking more adorable, whose panda is giving a big smile. I'm going to see it all. So make sure you're making your submission, even if it is good, even if it is bad. And I'll see you in the next class. Till then, please take care of yourself and keep enjoying all the classes on Uolo. Okay, bye-bye.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at Uolo. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking